Yo, what's up everyone? It's Sane Content. How you guys doing? I'm doing good. Today I got some Black Ops 2 gameplay playing Nuketown. I did good, struggled, did good, and then struggle again. It is not some perfect gameplay you would see in Call of Duty channels, so if you were looking for some awesome ass gameplay, I mean, I find it awesome, but Call of Duty fanboys might not, so well, I'm sorry. I guess I was just being me. I just haven't been into Call of Duty like that lately. You guys gotta understand me too. But anyways, we're not here for the gameplay or none of that shit. I'm not gonna talk about Call of Duty or anything. Actually, today I am remaking one of That Time When I story, and it's the very first one I did. The very first one was called That Time When I See a Girl Pee Herself. I'm still gonna leave it up so you guys see the mistakes I did compared to this video. But the reason I'm remaking the video is because in the first one, the editing was bad. Like, let me tell you what's wrong with it. I picked a really bad rendering setting back then where it would make the video get pixelated really quick, which fucking sucks. Two, the music was too loud so you could barely hear me. So I figured, listen, I can remake this story because I was thinking about doing other ones too, but I figured it'd be a good way to, keep this, I guess, series going is remaking one of them. And yeah, so instead of me calling it That Time When I Seen a Girl Pee Herself, I'm gonna call it That Time When I Seen a Teacher Scaring the Hell Out of a Girl. I'm not gonna put all that, but I guess a teacher scaring girl. So, that time when a girl got scared by a teacher, and I seen that shit, basically. So, I was in the first grade and I used to live in France. Yes, a black guy was actually in France. And it's the first grade, so I think it was either 2000 or 2001. I am not exactly sure. Or maybe it was 1999. No, that would make no sense. I take it back. It was 2000 and 2001, pretty sure. So, okay. So the story starts with us taking a test. Basically, we all had to take a test, and the ways the desks are set up are we have that system where you always have to sit next to someone. It's not like here or the classrooms I've been in here. Usually the desks are separated, so you have space between students. But no, the way the teacher set up our classroom is where you're always sitting next to someone for like group workout, I guess. But the thing sucked for me is I sat next to that annoying ass girl. Okay, so that girl pissed the entire boys squad in that classroom. I should have just said every boys in the class, but I was thinking of something else. Anyway, so what she did to piss us off is the teacher was nice enough to buy the classroom a ball, and on Mondays and Thursdays it was for the boys so we could play soccer and all that, and on Tuesdays and Fridays it was for the girls. But what that girl did was, while we playing soccer on Mondays and Thursdays, this bitch, okay, she would grab the ball, whenever one of our dumbass friends kicked it far, and if she could reach it, she would run for it really fast, and then she would either run around the entire courtyard, and if we try to chase her, guess what? The principal is gonna be like, "Why are you trying to bully that little girl?" We're not trying to bully her, we just wanted our ball. Damn. Or two, she would actually hide it in the grass and then we would have to look for it. But the thing is, we didn't have time to look for it because we only had 10 minutes of recess. Now that I told you that story, let's get to the main story that I wanted to get to. So that day, like I said before, we taking a test and I'm sitting next to this annoying ass chick. Since it's a math test, I already knew she wanted to try to cheat off me because she fucking sucks at math. And the first time I caught her, I told her, "Listen, you're not gonna copy off me, okay? Don't do that shit." I didn't say it like that because I was a kid, but you guys know what I mean. And second time I caught her, I snitched quick. As soon as I see her, I said, "Miss, she's trying to copy off me. Tell her to get away from me, please." And since the teacher knew she might have cheated, because then again she really sucks at math, she moved her in front of the classroom really quick. Not like, sitting next to students and shit, but no, like in front of a wall where, she would, like, when the teacher writes shit down, like the whiteboard. There you go, that's what I should have said. My bad, y'all. But yeah, pretty much, as soon as I snitched, then the girl had to sit all the way in the front of the classroom. Now, while she's taking the test in front of the classroom, 2 minutes later goes by, and the girl asks if she could use the restroom. The teacher said no. Until you finish your test, you're not allowed to leave my classroom. Okay, whatever. They were arguing a little bit, but it wasn't that much. She was like, please, please, no, finish your test. So 2 or 3 minutes later goes by. The teacher had to get a couple of supplies in the supply closet. So he went in the supply closet, which is like behind her desk. So she went really quick. And when the girl seen that, okay, she was trying to sneak out the classroom. And she didn't leave fast enough. Okay, she didn't leave fast enough. As soon as the teacher came out, she was mad as hell. She was like, listen, I told you you're gonna finish your test. You know what? Come here. Bring your desk in the middle of the classroom. Not like literally in the middle, but like in the middle front. So, everyone could see her. And then, the girl's getting the, desk in the middle front of the classroom. And the teacher got a duct tape from her desk. Tied the girl to the chair. Now, it wasn't like crazy, like, her hands were tied up. It was literally just like, I guess, like, from the stomach to the chair. You guys know what I'm saying? And, a little bit of the legs, but not too much. Like, just like so she could sit down, I guess. And, yeah. And then she's tied up, and she said, until you finish your test, you're not leaving this classroom. So 5 minutes before recess is supposed to happen. Now she's trying to finish her test fast. She's crying as she's taking the test. And you know what else happens? The girl starts pissing herself while she's writing, the answers on the test. She's crying. She's like, Imagine right now, you guys. Imagine a little girl crying while writing some answers on the test and pissing herself at the same time. And then everyone in the classroom already had to leave, a little early, because, she pissed herself and the teacher had to clean it up. And then she told the girl, like, she untied the girl, then, told her to clean up all that shit. And the girl still didn't finish her test and got a bad grade and all that shit. And yeah, this is the story of a teacher scaring the hell out of a little girl to scare her enough to piss herself. Yeah. Side note, before I, finish this story, that teacher is still teaching in that school until this day, and still my elementary school. How do I know? One of my homeboys, a little brother that is in the 3rd grade right now, he actually goes to that school. So, yeah. Anyways, man, I hope y'all like this story. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. I hope I did a much better job editing the video this time. And don't forget to like if you enjoyed the story. Comment if you guys, have some weird school stories you guys want to share with me. Subscribe if you want some more content. And spread my channel around if you want to. And last thing, because I don't say this often on my channel, follow me on Twitter. I started using Twitter, and I actually like it. And the more followers I get, the more I will tweet, some funny shit and things like that. But yeah. Thank you guys for listening to me, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
A boy got Grundy on you.
Can't block now.
Man, he's using way powerful fighters against small, quick fighters.
It's not my fault people